Morning, afternoon, evening, whenever it is. Sorry, we're not live anymore, but we'll still do the smudge together. Just gonna do a quick daily vibes. Regular day. Hello, welcome me, Wingishni Bay Majaki Kwe, Sweetgrass Water Medicine Woman. You freaky ass friendly medicine woman. Chris Carr, Superstar, and Christiana Carr. That's me. This divine, beautiful being right here. Let's cleanse. Get that off. Yeah, swinging. Rough time with my kids. I'll do a live on the S.O.S tech, okay? I'll go live there because I can't go live here anymore until we have 1,000 subscribers. So share it out. Subscribe yourself if you haven't already. But share it out. Share. Who knows, right? Who knows? Who knows who's it's going to help, right? Divine timing, not mine. There we go. Get that smudge going. Yeah, another rough morning. That's okay. I'm going to see my eagle sister after this. She's back. Just back. There we go. Okay, just a nice little one. There we go. Hear that? I love it. Okay, there we go. Helps to cleanse too, the little clickies. Clickety clack. Okay, daily vibes for today. Okay. All right, swinging. Yeah, I'm swinging. But I'm here, and this helps me. Brings me into my center, calling all my energies in. I hope it helps you in that way too. So here we go. Let's call back all of our energies to be present with us because that's where our power is. It's within here now. Always. Bring it back. I know I scattered myself. That's coming up to me. There was a couple of my SPPs. We were doing one of our little breakout sessions, right? Doing into our dyads. We had a triad. There were 3 of us. And we had to focus on one of our chakras and then see what the other ones was picking up. And I was thinking of my heart. And both of them saw it as like with no boundaries. It was speckled or whatever. So I started, that's coming up again. And it's come to me that it's because I've given my heart away all over the place. Little pieces, I've left my heart all over the place, right? Instead of sharing my heart, I gave my heart. Right now I've learned I need to keep my heart, right? Because we all need that heart to keep this body going, right? But to share your heart, not to give your heart away. So never give your heart away. I know we think that's so romantic. Oh, I give you my heart. Oh, they own my heart. They have my heart. But we need our hearts. We're here. Okay? That's what keeps us living, is keeping our heart here. Right? And we can share that, but don't give it away. Just a lesson that came through for me. And yeah, I guess I had to share that too, because I'm not the only one. Right? We're human beings. I think we all want that love, even if we don't say it, right? We've already got that love, right? There's that. Sometimes we feel incomplete, but we are already complete and whole. It's looking for those complementing energies, right? Masculine, feminine energies, they complement each other, right? They don't complete each other. They complement each other because we're all got both those energies inside of us. When those are balanced and whole and complete, it's easier to share that with another balanced and whole and complete person, right? It's about sharing our lives. It's not about giving our lives. One we give our lives to is the source, right? In service of the source. That's where we give our lives. Give our whole heart. We know it is definitely safe there. Right. Okay, so let's call in all of our energies. Start out at the east. Let's see if I can get these directions correct this time. So we got the east. That's the path of illumination, clarity, the fire, the man. And then we call in all of our energies from the south, the waters, the emotions, the place of the child. Calling back all of our energies from the west. That's the woman, the physical, the earth. This is our place of introspection, to go within. And then we go up to the north. That's our wisdom years, the air, the mental. We walk the red road, the earth walk, we go, right? From the little cradle boards, the little babies in childhood, we learn how to respond to the life around us. We learn to be responsible and how to use our responsibility, right? And we go up into the north, to the wise years, to our adulthood, right? Where we're gathering all that wisdom as we go up there to be transformed, transmuted, and to maybe do this life again, or to pass on and rejoin with our Creator. In the east, the path of illumination, and sometimes we fear that. We don't know what's going to happen after death. We don't know what's going to get there. Why waste our time worrying about it, right? We don't know until we get there. Case in, like, that's truth. We don't know till we get there. How do we know for sure that we're there, right? Just my humble opinion over here. So, east to west is the blue road of spirit. It's always with us, always comes, right? And they're always there to support us. That is there. We cannot separate from our source. We are inseparable from our source. It's always there. Though we might feel like we are. We might try to disconnect. We cannot. We cannot. Above, below, and within. Okay. Let's spread these out. Pull out our books here. Yeah, my shoulder's doing lots better. No, I never took any more medicine just on that Saturday. Well, my medicine that I make. My source coming through me to help me with that medicine. Oops, almost knocked that over. Okay. My book's up here. And of course my little baby me, right? It's always working with me. Don't leave her alone no more. She was left alone a lot. She liked to be alone a lot better. She felt so different. So, never minded to be alone. Kind of like that because I know I'm never alone. Mind you, of course, there's that human side of me that does get the feeling awfully lonely. My loneliest days were surrounded by people that I love the most. Right? Go figure. Go figure. I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. All right, we're in the boat together. No worries. Okay, we're all in it together. We are never alone, no matter how much we feel alone. If you can't feel that spiritual connection, sometimes that physical connection can help too, but it's not a replacement for that spiritual connection. This is truly what we need to be whole and complete, not another human being. Okay? That can be a reflection of how whole and complete we are when we find another whole and complete human being, that's connected to that source, right? That's not looking to take from other people to get what they feel they're missing from trying to separate from source. That makes sense at all? Yeah, I know. Sometimes it doesn't make sense when I'm saying it, and then I look at the video afterwards and go, oh no, that did kind of make sense. Or, no, that really didn't make sense. But hey, it's for what comes through you. It's not really what I'm saying. It's not the cards, nothing, right? It's what's coming to you. Those are your messages. If something comes on the radio, whatever, you hear something outside, whatever. That's all part of Creator speaking to you, through me, through cards, through everything. Creator speaks through everything. Everything is there. Teach us something. We can learn from everything in creation and expand from that. Truth, I believe. So, the energies of today. Let's go here. This one here. That gratitude, that wisdom and gratitude. Look at how far we've come. Look at where we are now. And how, wow, that deep wisdom to know that we can never be separated from our source, and to be so grateful for that. No matter what, source is always with us. It never leaves us. We are the ones that block ourselves from the source. But can we truly block ourselves from the source? No. We got to laugh at ourselves because we fool ourselves in that way when we think that we are separate from our source. We are not. We never were. There's no boundaries between our source and us, except for what we put there. Right? And that's the wisdom. But we do need boundaries with human beings, right? Keep that out. You want spirit going all through your life, right? You don't want those human beings going all through your life, because that's where they're thinking of their own selves, really. Whereas the wisdom and the gratitude of our source is always thinking about the all of it. We had the council fire yesterday. So the council fire is in the decisions in the highest and best of all, right? So we need to see, are our decisions, our choices, our perceptions, are they helping us to feel more gratitude towards that? Are our boundaries helping us to feel safe and protected? Or are they helping to keep us constricted and not expand? Right? We talked about that with that boundaries card before, because boundaries are handy. And those ones that don't like your boundaries are probably the ones that were benefiting from you not having boundaries when you started to put them down. I learned that the hard way. As many of us do. We don't have to. We don't have to learn the hard way, right? We can ask for that grace and ease, and it can come to us in grace and ease. When we think, that's the thing, thinking in there. We get it has to be a certain way. We kind of put, okay, if it doesn't look like this, we put boundaries on the way it's got to look or whatever. We're not going to look outside of these boundaries because it's going to show up right here. This is where I need it. Maybe it came from over here. Who knows? Let's go on. So be grateful that we have these boundaries. And even those guidelines to be within those spiritual laws, right? Laws of karma or whatever, what you put out comes back to you. There's energetic laws. These boundaries that we live in within these universe too. Okay? Because we are limitless, but we are limited by ourselves and each other. Really? Okay? With spirit, we are limitless. We keep creating that expansion. With this body, sometimes this feels like a boundary, and this is all that we are. We can go beyond that. Our spirit is much larger than these physical boundaries, right? Nothing is really solid anyway. Have you ever heard that one? Nothing is really solid anyway. Okay, I'm getting too many thoughts in there that I can't sort it out. It's getting confusing, so slow it down, please. Thank you. Let's move on. Okay, this right one. So this is the thoughts before the actions, the creative energies, the woman's side that we designated over here. And then the actions today. So we think about those actions before we take them. Always, sometimes we act impulsively. Sometimes we'll get an idea that comes from source, but we keep them, and then we don't take any action on it. So it's balance, right? Balance is different for everyone. So, ouch. Well, this came up yesterday, right? So we were practicing these new abilities. Now let's just think, okay? Let's sit back and relax and look at those new abilities and look at how we've used them without even knowing, okay? What are those natural abilities? New abilities or natural abilities? Things that were already there that we never worked on. Things that we suppressed about ourselves and never let out. 44. Gentleness. New abilities of expressing yourself, of putting down those boundaries. For me, those boundaries were hard. Especially with the ones that I love. So to put them down, to be gentle to myself. Right? Those new abilities is in gentleness, because I always worked hard, right? Oh, I work best under pressure. Well, there's a new ability to open up to that grace and ease. Speaking from personally, I am so grateful for that wisdom and being able to place down those boundaries, realize I never had any boundaries. Like I said, especially with those ones that I loved. I could have strong boundaries with others, but with those ones that I loved the most, it seemed that was the shame. That was the shame, wanting to be loved. Feeling unlovable. And the new abilities is knowing that I am lovable. Was that new? That was always in there, right? Saying, oh, to know me is to love me. That was my little thing to keep me boosted. I didn't go around to everybody with that, but things to boost myself. So we need to be gentle on ourselves. So take that time, be gentle, and look at those new abilities. Nurture those new abilities. Because maybe your abilities aren't these big, loud things. Maybe it's just this little soft quiet, right? Maybe that's what it is. That you speak volumes, that your message gets out there so loud, and yet you're not speaking loudly, right? You're quiet and gentle. It's not trying to force anything on anybody. And really, these are my intentions here too, to share these discoveries, that I have this voice that I'm learning to use and not be afraid and fearful of it, but in a gentle way. In a gentle way, because I still re-traumatize myself when I raise my voice with my kids, because that's what got me most afraid. So then I re-traumatize the inner child in here too, right? And I'm afraid I'm traumatizing my kids, but I don't think so, because they keep doing it. You know, like with me, it made me withdraw in and be quiet, because I didn't want to be trouble, right? I didn't want to get in trouble, didn't want to be trouble, didn't want to get in trouble, right? With mine, they're wow, right? So I don't think they're traumatized when mom yells, because they keep doing it. I think this is the one that's getting traumatized the most. And then that's not nice for the kids to witness either. Or worse yet, to feel responsible for when they get older, because they're doing things that they learned and saw from bigger ones, right? So, yes, struggling this morning with that. That's okay. It's healing. That's the action I'm taking. The healing. And the action we all need to take is to heal those, right? To heal with gentleness, right? Not to beat ourselves up. The wisdom and the gratitude that we can put down boundaries. And it might be hard, because some might not respect those boundaries, and some might go, right, and feel like they're out of your life. But we're putting down those boundaries. It's not kicking people out if they choose to leave. Right? Because you put down boundaries and they choose to leave. Was that somebody that was really there to help you in your healing? Actually, it might look counterproductive, but maybe it is, right? Because they leave. Because they leave. They don't like the boundaries, so that's it. Right? Okay, you're not good for me. They leave. That helps in your healing, right? That's something on them, not you. You're still beautiful, whether people see that or not. That is not a reflection of you. That's a reflection of them. Okay, don't let that impede your healing, because you deserve it, right? You deserve that joy in your life. Look at those fours. Four fours. I think that's angel numbers. That's lots, right? So you got that joy that helped you heal. Let that bubble up, okay? The little joyous inner child that's there, right? We can play, put on some music that helps you feel more alive, right? Dancing, the movement can help with that. What is that healing for you? Where do you feel you're most healing, right? So taking that quiet moment, because that's an action too. Action isn't actually movement. You could take the action of sitting in meditation, right? Doing the act of stillness. Right? So even though this is the action side, it might not be an action that you take. Where is it that you find joy, right? Find this gentleness. We're going to do it with gentleness. And it's not forcing these abilities out. It's not forcing to go, oh, what is my special talent or whatever, right? Again, it might look like somebody else's, but it's not you doing it, right? We got to heal that. Heal that joy, because it's always there. Joy comes from inside. It does not come from outside of us. So let's heal that and know. Gentleness. Look at those fours. And we're here in April in the 4th month here, right? So spring is sprung. Which way we do that? That way. Whatever way. So those are the cards for today. So thank you. Any questions? Leave some comments. That would be great. Since we can't do the interaction chats anymore. But get it out there. Share. If you're enjoying it, don't keep it to yourself. Share. And subscribe. Get those subscribers out there. We'll get her up to 1,000. Okay. And I like the super chats. I know they get paid, whatever. I'm not doing this to get paid. Those would just be bonuses. This is to help. This is my service for myself, for you, for anybody that gets anything from it. Okay, so, and I enjoyed that talking and that interaction. So if you enjoyed that too and liked those lives, then let's get 1,000 subscribers. I'm fine with having 18. You're all special to me anyways. And even if you don't subscribe and you watch, you're very special too. To me, to this universe, okay? It's not just to me. Like, who am I? I'm just another human like you, right? Being human just like you, right? Yeah, animated by spirit. This is, what do you say? Different but the same, right? And that's what makes us so beautiful. Okay, biggest heart hugs and much love. Thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. And I will do live on the S.O.S tech, because then I can share deeply and more freely as well too. So stuff with what my children's going through. I don't really want that so public because it's my children going through that. So that's their lives. Right? So we'll get through. We are already there, right? We're on our journeys. Begin within healing. Well, it begins within healing here within. I'll get that garage emptied out. And then everybody come see this physical space that I was blessed with to help others, to be of service to all you. Thank you so much. Love you, love you, love you. Biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you for being you, shining your light through in all you do. Remember, this world needs you. Right? It does. Nobody can shine your light like you can. Keep shining it bright. Thank you.